Hey golfers, I'm Ashley and I'm out here at the Tribute at the Colony Golf Club. And I'm here with Austin, former assistant golf pro at a Trophy Club Country Club. And today, he's going to give us some tips on how to improve our golf game. After that, we're going to move on to some rapid fire questions to get to know you a little bit better. Sound good?
That sounds great.
Let's get started. All right, so first question. How high should you tee up the ball when you're hitting a driver, and where should you stand in relation to the ball?
So typically you're going to want to tee the ball up about a half of a ball over the top of the lip of the driver. That way, whenever you're kind of coming through the ball, you can make sure to hit it on the upswing to get the most out of it. As far as where you're going to want to put it in the position in your stance, you don't want anything to go past your front foot, but you're going to want it, just inside that front foot to get as far forward as possible. So once again, you can catch it on the upswing.
Okay, so next up, the dreaded slice. Many golfers have a problem with this. How would you recommend fixing that?
So there's really two main things I would recommend. One of them is actually something I kind of used to do. You get a little comfortable and you get that stance a little too open, and that way it's just going to force you to kind of leave the face open. You're going to slide right across it and it's going to get that slice. The other thing is people just not releasing. You're trying to get the most out of it and you kind of hold on a little too long and you get more of a push slice, which is even worse. So the two ways I would go about fixing that, one is just making sure when you come through, first on setup, that you're open, that you're nice and square with the ball, you're not too open. And secondly, just making sure you're going ahead and close that club through the swing.
Okay, so now onto the sand. Many golfers struggle with the sand. What's your #1 tip to get it out of the sand and onto the putting surface?
The #1 tip I would probably have is to let people know you're actually not trying to hit the ball. So whenever you got the ball, you're going to want to go about an inch behind it, something like that. You're going to open the blade up nice and wide and you're going to come through it. And all you're trying to do is basically create a little pillow of sand that the ball is going to come out on. So you're never actually touching the ball.
All right, so now we're gonna move on to the rapid fire questions. You ready?
I'm ready to go.
Okay. Favorite PGA Tour golfer and why?
It's got to be Tiger Woods. There's not too many sports where you get to watch quite possibly the best to ever play the game, still playing and still competing and winning every now and then still.
I agree. Ever hit a hole-in-one?
I have not. Come close a couple times, but maybe one day.
Not yet.
Not yet.
All right, and #1 tip for someone to shave some strokes off their game?
I guess my #1 tip would probably be to make sure you're having fun with it. People forget a lot of the time it is a game. It's supposed to be fun. You get out there, you have a little, too much aggression towards the game. You hit a bad shot and it kind of ruins the next 3, 4, maybe even the entire round. Relax with it, have fun. If you have a bad hole, shake it off, laugh about it, and go shoot a good score.
Perfect, I love it. Well, thanks so much for being here with us today and giving us some tips.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
All right guys, well that's it for Tips from the Pro with Ashley Melo. Thanks for watching. Make sure to watch next time as I talk to another golf pro at another golf course. See ya!